Okay, so this is Richie Rich Trader. I'm just going to go over just one of my trades, and I'll talk just a little bit about my setups. Um, but the first trade I made early this morning was in natural gas, and it was right here around the $3 and it's 6.36. So where this was, I know it just kind of looks like I was trying to pick the high, but that wasn't the case. I was watching the volume kind of struggle here, and I was watching it really slow down right in here. These 4 or 5 candles, and and this was actually the area of the prior open. And I was looking at the daily chart, and I saw there's a big long top wick where the natural gas closed down, close to the closed a it's pretty strong down bar. I mean, it was a big bear bar. It closed down at its lows with hardly any wick on the bottom. There's a lot of wick at the top. So this was kind of where the open area was yesterday. So when I saw it struggling here before the pre-market, I just, we'd gone up a good ways. So I figured, looking at price action cycles, there's a leg up, right? There's a trend up, and then basically it's either one big leg, or you can count this as one leg and two legs. Leg one, leg two. It looked like it was kind of struggling. Maybe this was a second leg here. Maybe that was one big leg, and then this was a second leg. But I felt pretty comfortable taking a short there. I just did one contract, and just I said, I'll hold it for a big win. I figured it would come down about right here, this prior low, just prior swing low. But I said I'll hold it through it. I thought, my thinking was, or my thought process was, it was going to come back and hit this VWAP and or this 200 EMA, and it did. It broke right through that swing. Flushed all those stops out, and but I got out a little early. I guess I think I had a 35 tick target on it, because I took this trade and walked away and kind of brushed my teeth, started the coffee, fed the dogs, kicked the wife. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't kick the wife. But so that was a good trade. I just wanted to share. This is my first video too, so I wanted to share that. Now I'll go ahead and just show how I ended the day. I struggled a little bit with crude. I was up at one point over about $600, and I got into some chop, but I'm not going to really show that. But not a bad day. Not a bad day at all. But basically, my setup is we make a new high, make a new swing high, and we pull out. I use this double stochastic, and when it gets down into the bottom, and then I got a clear MACD moving up or down either way, and I get this kind of forms like a slingshot. Once it gets down here and below it at the extremes on the double, I will usually take this right here. Right, and so here's some moving averages I use. I probably looks a little cluttered, but it works for me. This is the 21 right here. Oh, that's an 8. I don't even look at that anymore. That's a 34. I'm sorry. This is a 4 NT Renko chart with a 34 EMA that changes colors, and kind of keeps me right. I've tried, I've done a lot of counter trend training, and that kind of looks like what this is. This looks like me picking a top, but I've seen this set up so many times before. I felt comfortable taking it. I only used one contract, so I think I risked $150 to make $300. So not a bad deal. But that's basically my setup. I just kind of follow the price action. I'll draw some trend lines in here. And you got 1-2 bounce. You're gonna get another leg up. Of course, this is at 6:20, and I wasn't awake yet. I was awake, I just wasn't at my desk. And then we had a good run, and then it reversed around 9:30. We formed a little shelf up here, or actually it was like a smaller trading range, and it was a failed break. It broke one or two one tick above. Yeah, one tick above, and then dropped down. In natural gas, I've noticed that price always wants to, when it gets away, from the VWAP, it wants to come back to it, right? That's what it did here. All right, I'm gonna scroll across. We got into it. right? And then we kind of bounced off of it. Here's another bounce off of it, right? Yeah, I didn't take any more. That was the only trade I took in natural gas. And if I showed you my CL chart, you'd like kind of be confused because I got all kind of stuff on it. But as you can see, we got away from it. Tried to come back to it here around the lunch hour, and then it just there was just too much. There was too much buying pressure. They were trying to make a new high. They were trying to get back to this half originally over here, and then they punched through it, and then I think they wanted to make a new high. So that's what they did toward the close of the cash close. So that's it for my first video. Thank y'all.